as well as Facebook and YouTube Live. We'll call the meeting to order with a moment of silence, followed by a pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, I'll recognize my executive assistant, Anne-Marie Grill, to read the public comment policy.
Thank you, Commissioner Leinbach. Public comment will be accepted in person and through the Q&A function. Please include your first name, last name, and municipality for all comments. Any comments without name and municipality will not be considered. Each citizen can submit one comment. Comment length is dictated by limitations of the platform being used. In-person comments will be accepted first, followed by comments submitted virtually. The meeting comment period is limited to a total of 30 minutes, including both in-person and virtual comments. This time period may be extended at the discretion of the board. Please be concise. Comments that are germane to county business will be read during the meeting and should not be considered to be interactive dialogue with the commissioners. The county solicitor shall be the final arbiter of whether a comment is germane and should be read. Any commissioner response to public comment will be done at the discretion of the commissioners.
Thank you very much, Anne-Marie. Are there any additions or corrections for the December 19th meeting minutes? Hearing none, the minutes will stand approved as presented. We did have an executive session on December 23rd dealing with personnel. Is there any public comment in person on specific agenda items? And there's nothing online, so we will move forward with the agenda. Item 1, authorizing under that budget. Adopt a resolution authorizing 2024 budget transfers in the amount of $757,697 and 2024 appropriations in the amount of $575,426 per listing dated December the 20th of 2024. Several items listed under Human Resources. Item 1, authorize the appointment of Derek Smith to Assistant County Solicitor, Procurement in the Solicitor's Office. Item 2, authorize the appointment of Michael Hayner to Assistant County Solicitor in the Solicitor's Office. Item 3, authorize the promotion of Claire Kaufman from Assistant District Attorney 3 to Assistant District Attorney 4 in the DA's office. Item 4, authorize a $150 boot stipend for lieutenants and sergeants at the Berks County Jail System. 5, authorize an increase to the pay rate for per diem employees per the attached per diem memorandum effective 1/1/2025 and a rate of $100 per day. The new rate per diem for per diem staff is inclusive of all daily costs associated with the respective positions. I have 2 items listed under my name. Item A, adopt a resolution authorizing the reappointment of Timothy Snyder, Blandon, Pennsylvania, to the South Central Transit Authority /BARDA for a 5-year term effective January 1 of 2025 and expiring December 31st of 2029. Item B, adopt a resolution authorizing the reappointment of Greg Eshelman, Mountain, Pennsylvania, as the chair of the Agricultural Land Preservation Board for a 1-year term effective January 1st of 2025 and expiring on December 31st of 2025. There's one item listed under Commissioner Rivera. Adopt a resolution authorizing the appointment of Zeta E. Guadalupe Sanchez, Shillington, Pennsylvania, to the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Advisory Board for a 3-year term effective January the 1st of 2025 and expiring on December 31st of 2027. There are 2 items listed under the commissioners. Item A, adopt a resolution authorizing the chair to execute the PMA policyholder disclosure notice of terrorism insurance coverage renewal as part of the social service and healthcare professionals liability renewal application, doing business as Partners in Parenting for Berks County Children and Youth Services. And item B, adopt a resolution authorizing the district attorney's office to submit a grant application to the Pennsylvania Community and Economic Assistance Program for workforce development, and further authorizing Kevin Barnhart, Chief Operations Officer, and Amy Sundstrom, Director of CAC Victims Witness, to execute any and all associated grant documentation. Item 2, a motion to authorize the execution of contract agreements and amendments as set forth in the contract agenda listing dated December the 24th of 2024. There are a total of 12 contracts, 1 with the Berksheim, 3 with Children and Youth Services, 1 jointly with Children and Youth Services and Juvenile Probation, 1 with Commissioners, 1 jointly with, 1 with Facilities and Ops, 1 with Information Systems, 1 with Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities, 1 with the Solicitor's Office, and 2 with Berks County Veterans Affairs. And item 3, a motion to authorize the execution of the payments and electronic transfers for the week ending January 3rd, 2025.
Motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
The motion has been made and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion is carried. We'll move now to reports of our treasurer and controller. We'll begin with our treasurer. And in the absence of the treasurer, we have Shirley Benzel with us today. Shirley.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
We have an opening balance today of $201,478,516.04. A balance to clear of $3,154,201.38, leaving us with a balance of $198,324,314.66.
Thank you very much, Shirley. Move now to our County Controller, Joe Rutterow, with the Controller's Report. Joe.
Thank you, Commissioner Linebuck. For the week ending 1/3/2025, we have a total cash disbursement of $4,295,888.72. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joe. We'll move now to our Chief Operations Officer, Kevin Barnhart.
Thank you, Commissioner Linebuck. Only to note that everyone have a prosperous and safe 2025. Happy New Year.
Thank you. And that quickly, we are to Commissioners' reports, and we'll begin with Commissioner Michael Rivera.
Thank you, Commissioner Linebuck. Just a few items, as this is the last meeting for the year. Just like to take a moment to thank all our team that I work with day in and day out for the great work that they do. Sure, I'm going to miss someone, but Kevin and Larry and Jess and Britt and the COO team, Jonathan, Amanda, Cody, and Christine. I don't know, I forgot her name, but
What's her name? Come on.
My colleagues, Commissioner
Wait 1
Linebuck.
second. Do you have anything that you would like to say, Madam Solicitor? I'll remember that. That's, in other words, Arnold
Okay,
saying, I'll be back.
I know I shouldn't start mentioning names. Also to my colleagues, Commissioner Linebuck, Santoni, and also the 3 executive assistants at a work great together. I'm sorry to hear Anne Marie leaving shortly. Not sure when that date is, if it will be before the end of the January or not, but thank you all for the great work that you do. The rest of the team that I see here, Pam as well, and Dave and all the others, IS, for the great work that they do in putting all this together. Our row officers that we work with also on a regular basis. And the rest of the staff here at the county that day in and day out do the work to make sure that county government continues to move forward and that we're able to serve the residents of Berks County. So thank you to all, and I want to wish you that you enjoy the rest of the holiday season and that you may have a blessed 2025 full of health and many, many blessings. We do not have an elections board meeting today. Also, as I had mentioned, this is the last board meeting of the year, so we do not have one on Thursday. And I just want to take again the opportunity to wish everyone a happy and blessed new year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Rivera. Commissioner Santoni.
Excuse me. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And I too want to offer my thanks to my colleagues, Commissioners Lineback and Rivera, as I can get almost to the conclusion of my first year as a commissioner. And I want to thank them for working so well. I think we worked pretty well together this year. And I also want to thank our team, our COO team, DC. I'm not going to go through the names in case I forget someone, but all of you that are in this room and out and about that are not able to make it today, I want to express my thanks for all the great work that you do, providing the services that our Berks County residents deserve. I also want to wish all of the employees and their families here at Berks County and the residents, all the residents of our great county, a happy, healthy, prosperous new year. Many exciting things forthcoming in 2025. And the only other item I want to mention, I think I would be remiss if I didn't note the passing of the 39th President of the United States, former President Carter. I think he was 100 years old, the longest living ex-president. And while his presidency was probably not one of the greatest presidencies, I think his greatness occurred after he left office, with all the great work he did around the world with elections, the services that he provided, and also the Habitat for Humanity that he participated in. So he and his wife, Rosalind, were married for 77 years before her passing just last year. A great American, a man of principle, a person of the common man. And I want to just note his passing yesterday, former President Jimmy Carter. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. Thank you for mentioning that. I was not aware of Habitat for Humanity until Jimmy Carter really put it on the map. He's probably one of the better former presidents. If you look at the kind of things that he invested his time and energy in. So thank you for sharing that. Two things I want to share. Grings Mill Holiday Lights ended last night, I believe was the last night. And I'm going to quickly share some photos. I was able to attend that with my wife. And I just am so impressed year after year with the work that our team do. Okay, what did I just do? Hold on. It's going to echo. Ma'am, it stopped echoing. I don't know what it was doing because I had everything off. But this is a Hope Rescue Mission tree. A lot of folks there.
Museum in Pittsburgh, which is not affiliated with the university.
We actually could get in it. So this is video through the window. Can we see? I don't know if anyone's noticed, the pagoda is there, the fire tower, snow on the other side. This was the entertainment.
As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
So I just wanted to share, a lot of times we talk about different things that we're involved in and things that the county does for the community. our parks are one of those rare areas that benefit everyone that will take advantage of it. And Grings Mill, each year there's something new. I don't know how they decide. I should know, but I don't know how they decide what they're going to add from year to year, but it is great. I know that my wife's personal favorite display is the fly fisherman. And he is at a different location every year. I didn't get a picture of him. He was actually down near the bottom of the amphitheater along the Tully. But it's just a great event. Our Parks and Rec department do an amazing job. One other thing, obviously, has been noted. This is our last meeting of the year. I also want to thank everyone in county government in whatever role that they play, because we are the visible leaders, but without the people that do the work every day, we would not be able to accomplish the successes that we see from year to year. I especially want to thank the leadership team, the commissioners. I think I agree with you, Dante, and I know, Michael, you feel the same way. We've worked together very well. Our executive assistants, our solicitor team, our HR team, the COO team, all of those players are involved often on almost a daily basis in interaction and communication, and we don't make decisions in a vacuum. I'm hard pressed to think of any decision that's ever been made solely by one person in this organization. We seek out the advice and input of everyone, but especially this leadership team. And we could not do what we do without the folks that we have. So I want to wish everyone a blessed New Year. Please be smart on New Year's Eve. There's two ways to look at it. One, if you do drink, be wise in that. But also, if you don't, be aware that there's others that do. And if you're out on the roads, drive very, very carefully. Right now, I think we're looking at a shot of rain. So I don't know what's going to happen with the City of Reading fireworks. Okay, I'm catching up to you. Forgot what fireworks are, but they're scheduled for 10 o'clock up at the Mount Penn at the pagoda. If you want to watch them, hopefully the weather will cooperate. I remember one year, and this is a number of years ago, I came up, and this is before Anne Marie, brought my family up, and there were others with us, and we got up on the balcony to watch. You couldn't even see the lights of the pagoda. It was that foggy, and they still set off the fireworks. And so we watched the fog turn different colors. I mean, that's literally what we saw. So I don't know what we'll see this time, but I'm going to make a decision whether I'm coming tomorrow evening, sometime tomorrow morning. Hopefully the weather holds, but happy and blessed 2025. I will note that either late January, early February, and I'll announce this to you now, but you remember we did this last year. We do a report on our progress from the prior year's projections, goals, and what we project going forward. I've actually already started that, and I'm doing something different. I'm grading myself, not the county. I'm grading myself on the different goals, and I will tell you right now, they're not all A's. They're not even all A's and B's.
Do we get to grade you as well?
Only if I get to grade you. I don't think you want to go there. Either way, no, I'll make it very clear then too that I'm grading myself and what I anticipated and where we succeeded and where we could have done better. I will tell you ahead of time, on fiscal responsibility, I graded myself at a C+ because I don't like the idea that we had to do a back-to-back tax increase. It was absolutely necessary. It was the right thing to do. but it's not something that we set out, I set out as an objective. Hopefully people will see it as a very fair way of evaluating what we've done and a projection of what our priorities are going forward into 2025. With that, any comments from our row officer?
No comments at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Any public comment? And nothing online.
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
The meeting stands adjourned.